tiring. Let's see if they can get it done.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the box now, Billy McKinney. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The windup and the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Luke Maile.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
In there, 1-1. Very high, 2-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Anthony Alford. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Don't want to forget about him. The 0-1 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Blue Jays leave a pair. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Here's Brett Gardner. Marcus Stroman, he's got 12 hits in 45 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, here's Gardner on his way to second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Your attention, please.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So we leave after 6 rather nondescript innings of work as he stands to be the loser in this one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The right fielder,
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2. Now a swing and a deep blast to straightaway left. His second of the game as it is now 7-3.
Hey, I've seen a lot of things in my time, but I'm not sure I ever remember a player this hot. 2 home runs yesterday, another 2 home runs today. He could market and sell whatever pregame meals he's feasting on because he looks unstoppable right now.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifetime against this particular arm, he's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here, but he has a chance to regroup, take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. It was a walk in his last trip.
Luke Voigt.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Here's the 1-2 delivery. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up McKinney. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they open it up to 8-3.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Sam Gaviglio takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan. 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Into the box, Austin Romine. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Gary Sanchez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. 4 runs here in this half inning. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Next for the Yankees.
Settling in now, Miguel Andujar. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Hit hard towards center. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 28 on the season, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Alford. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Gary Sanchez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Here's Randall Grichuk. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
2-0 now. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. A full count. 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting,
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Tellez brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certain.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon. That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
the bat, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Coming to the plate now, number 13. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. So no runs here on. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. His prior history versus this arm. He's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He threw first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man could work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. First delivery to him on the way. To short, hit hard. The tag gets 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Daniel Hudson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of. That'll bring up Billy McKinney, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
No balls and 1 strike. McKinney on at first, nobody out. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
The batter, the center fielder.
Standing in, Anthony Alford. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. One and one the count now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Gardner is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, D-Roll, all those brooms the people brought to the ballpark today, they're waving them mightily.